Good morning, Yankee fans. How's everybody doing today? Kind of a yucky, crummy day here in New York City right now. It is very cloudy. We are expecting quite a bit of rain. Who knows what's going to happen with the game for tonight? I'm really hoping. I'm really hoping that we get the game in. Hopefully. So we'll see how that goes. Great game last night, everyone. Kudos to Giancarlo Stanton, who's been the Yankees MVP so far this year. There's no question about it. And Edward Figueroa, kudos to him in the chat. He says Aaron Boone does deserve credit for yesterday's win. So whether you like Aaron Boone or you don't, it's about time we give him some kudos and some rah-rah, because he did manage a pretty good game last night. So good for him and great for the team. A lot of things last night. I hope you enjoyed the play-by-play with Evan and myself, and mostly with Jason Michaels. He was awesome, telling us a lot of things that go on behind the scenes. And Jason really enjoyed it, and he is going to come back with us. So we're very excited and very happy to have him on. Also today, guys, if you can see strolling on the bottom, Evan and myself are going to do the live play-by-play of the New York Mets national game right here with, of course, Evan and Joe. So that'll be at 4:10 for you guys. And that leads into the Yankee game tonight against the Red Sox that Ken from The Ugly Truth will be calling. So that would be awesome. In the upcoming days, everyone, we are going to give you games that are meaningful to the New York Yankees and to the sport itself. We have all fan bases here, guys. I've been asked to do if we could do some Met games, some different games around the Dodgers, this and that. So the only thing that I would like is if you can please remember to subscribe to the channel, press the like button. We had a nice audience yesterday for both events as we broadcasted the Pirates and the Blue Jays, which the Pirates won that game and helped us out. So there's a lot going on here, and time is dwindling, guys. We are getting to the part of September. So without any further ado, we're going to bring up Jonathan, the master of information, and we will discuss the game, and we'll go from there. And Jonathan, good morning, sir. How you doing?
Good morning.
What's cooking with you? And we had our ups and downs with the game last night, and luckily it was all up at the end. What is your impression? And does this totally mean that no matter what, Giancarlo Stanton has got to be involved one way or the other?
I think Stanton has to play every day.
I agree. Totally agree.
You cannot sit Stanton when he's on a hot streak. Just because he might need a rest, that's all. Look, we have maybe 6 weeks left in the season.
Yep.
You cannot sit Stanton one game. Maybe you can give him half a game, or maybe if the Yankees are winning 10-0 in the 7th inning, you can rest him for the rest of the game. But you cannot sit Stanton when he's hot.
I totally agree. And, of course, another MVP of the game was Mr. Cam himself. I mean, he pitched a great game. And, we're talking and everything, and we don't realize this man's working on a perfect game. I mean, that was amazing, against that team, that they always find magic against the Yankees. But kudos to Cam Slitler, because I'm telling you, man, he's going to be a big part of that playoff roster if we're lucky enough to get in.
Well, we need these next three. These next series is going to be very important.
Right. And now let me ask you, Jonathan, if they split, would you be disappointed? If they win three, I mean, if they lose three out of
I would
four,
be very happy with at least 3 wins.
okay. But will a split? If you get out of there with a split, how would you be feeling? Would you be feeling confident, or are you going back to the old ways?
Well, I can't tell you until it happens, but honestly, I want at least 3 wins.
You're right. Well, I listen. I mean, I'd be a little bit disappointed, but at least we went 2-2, so it wouldn't be that bad. It wouldn't be that bad. Um, that's happening. So let's see what happens. Now, the only thing, Jonathan, I don't know if the weather's going to cooperate. I'm actually checking right now, and I think we're going to have a pretty yucky day today. Right now in New York City, it's 61 and cloudy, and they are expecting coastal flood warnings. So I'm going to go with the hourly report, and let's see what we get. So they're talking about it's only going to be 62. It's not that bad. It's going to be a little cooler, but no rain.
Today there's no rain in the forecast, and I don't think there's a rain in Boston where they're playing. The rain is not supposed to come until Monday, so that should skip the whole series.
Well, wait a minute. Aren't they in New York?
Oh, they're in New York. Yeah,
You got me confused. Master of information.
they're playing Boston, and they're in New York. So
Let me see something. Let me make sure.
yes, they're in.
Now you
They're
got me confused. No, they have to. I'm pretty sure they're in New York.
yes.
Yeah, you got me. You got me confused there for a little bit.
I was thinking they were playing Boston, but still early in the morning.
I know. I understand. But
Even in New York, the only game that might be threatened is Sunday, and Sunday they're expecting rain in the Sunday they're expecting rain in the evening. So
well, that's another ESPN game, and I can't wait till those are over.
The Sunday game might be a problem, but other than that, the first 3 games shouldn't be a problem.
Want to say good morning to the chat. John K, Blaze, Grog, FJ, how you doing? Edward Figueroa, thank you for your comments. In the email, we've got the usual suspects as always. John Ferrazzo, we have Bob Rizzo, Anna, how are you? Teresa, how you doing? Thanks everybody for participating and answering questions to Jason Michaels last night. He really, really enjoyed it, and he was nice enough to retext me afterwards and said, Joe, I'd be happy to come on anytime that is possible. So kudos to him. Remember, everyone, that play-by-play man Evan and I are going to do the New York Mets Nationals game today, weather permitting, at 4:10, and then is already out if you to get going here. So that's a promise. 4:10 today. In the meantime, we do have Evan, our play-by-play man, waiting in the wings, and we're going to bring him up.
Good morning, guys.
Hi.
Hey, Evan, how you doing?
I'm doing great. 5-game winning
Good
streak.
morning. What's going on, and how you feeling today?
I'm feeling great.
As we predicted, as I predicted last week.
Yes.
And I'm not going to give myself any kudos, but who called some of those plays last night?
Well,
Let's hear it. I got to get a little love.
Yeah, Joe,
What was that?
you're really the master of information right now.
Hey, well, I don't know about information, but I'm a master of predicting something. So that's
Yeah.
cool. So are you looking forward to again calling a non-Yankee game today? The Mets and the Nationals at 4:10.
Yeah, I certainly am. The Mets Nationals series, that's I think it's even right now at 1-1.
Right.
I'm excited to do that game and see what that brings us.
Okay. Hey, Jonathan. Now they brought up Alan Williams for the bullpen. How long do you think he's going to get any action at all, or you just think that's a cosmetic move, or what do you think about that?
Well, I think he should get action because the bullpen might be a little bit tired from yesterday, and he might even be the first arm out of the bullpen tonight.
Yeah, and that is possible. But what do you guys feel now? The pitching matchup for tonight is what, guys? What
We
are we
have
looking at?
Lucas Giolito against Luis Heel.
Okay. So I don't see any reason why we couldn't hit Lucas.
We have to win these two games, guys. At least split, because we face Crochet on Saturday. So at least split these first two games against Giolito and Bayo.
Yeah, but we hit him. You're really afraid of Crochet
Yeah, I
because
am.
the Yankees usually hit him pretty good.
Yeah, I mean that game in Boston, we didn't do anything against him besides Aaron Judge in the ninth inning. So I'm afraid of him.
Really? Wow. Okay.
And today's game is on Fox.
Oh, I think it's on Yes too, but only for outside of New York.
Outside, yeah. I don't think it'll be on Fox. Is that a night game or is that a 4 o'clock?
Night game tonight on Fox. I believe it's a national televised game.
No, I don't think so.
No? Oh, yeah. The Astros and the Orioles are also on Fox. So it might be just a regional game.
Yeah, I think I remember seeing they were on Yes tomorrow. I mean tonight, right?
Not according to what MLB says.
Oh yeah, it says it on Fox. Yep.
Oh, so they're on Fox tonight. Okay, thank you.
Know that.
And then tomorrow they're on Yes. Okay.
Tomorrow they're
and
on Yes.
Saturday they're back
on. Actually,
okay.
Tomorrow they're on Prime.
Prime, yeah.
Oh my God.
Saturday they're on Yes.
Saturday they're on Yes.
Sunday
and Sunday they're on ESPN. What a joke, guys!
I'm not even gonna have a Yes broadcast for 3 of the games.
What a joke!
Yeah.
I mean, a big 4-game series like this, and you got to go crazy looking for where they are. Oh yeah, they're on Yes. Oh no, they're on ESPN. Oh no, they're on Prime. Oh no, they're on Fox. I mean, come on.
I don't know why. I don't know why a Yankees Boston game would be on Prime. They want that type of game to be available to everybody.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know what the problem is. I really don't.
If it's on, one thing they should do when a game like Yankees Red Sox is on Prime, they should also put it on the MLB Network.
Yeah, no, I agree. That is so ooh, my God. But anyway, let's dissect a little bit of last night's game. So Grishbaum, as Ken from The Ugly Truth likes to call him, leads off with a home run. And he did like an ice cream sandwich. He hit a home run to start. He hit a home run to end. And in the middle, we had more home runs. So it's a nice ice cream sandwich in between. Guys, what is your impressions right now of Trent Grisham? What are you seeing? And are we all in agreement that from now on he's got to lead off? What are your takes, Jonathan? Go first.
Grisham is now very comfortable at the plate and in the field, and he should continue to do what he's doing.
Yeah,
and look, it would not surprise me if Dominguez is in a trade eventually.
Yeah, I know you keep saying that, but even Jason Michaels last night said, to give up a talent like that is not that easy, and the Yankees have been burned before. And I think before they trade him, well, first of all, the major decisions have to be with the free agency. But
Yeah.
with they're going to be very, very careful with what they do with Dominguez, because if they trade him and he takes off somewhere, they're going to look mighty stupid. They really are going to look stupid, because they've given away so many guys and gotten burned. I can name a whole team: Fred McGriff, Jay Buhner, just the Willie McGee. I mean, yeah, they're all different times, but they didn't think. They were like, oh, okay, you know what? We could get this veteran. He's going to really help us. Let's
Well,
get rid of the youngster.
well, the problem was back in the 80s, the Steinbrenner especially never thought of building a team around young guys.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine if you had Mangley, Buhner, and McGee on the same team.
No, I can't. They gave up on Mike Lowell.
Mike Lowell.
I mean, the list goes on and on.
Yeah.
The list goes,
They did trade
and they would have traded Jeter and Mariano if it wasn't for Gene Michael.
Yeah.
So now this management could, they're not going to, it's not going to be so easy. Although, they made some catching decisions that I know some guys came aboard, but some of those right-handed catches, no, we know that McGriff, we know McGriff wouldn't replay, but he could have been a DH.
I know, but at least they could, when they traded McGriff, at least they could have gotten something better for him. They traded him for garbage.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what worries me with Dominguez. Unless they get somebody's like one of their top 5 prospects, or they get a relief guy. Go ahead.
Here's another thing. Can anybody name the player they traded Griff and McGee for?
Well, McGee, they got Bob Sykes.
Well, but does anybody?
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm just saying, you have 2 All-Stars, potential Hall of Famers. One was a Hall of Famer, and nobody remembers. Nobody remembers who they got traded for.
I agree. Jones says, I really don't understand this trade Dominguez talk. A 22-year-old with so much upside. Jones is not a guarantee either. Yeah, Joan, thanks for weighing in, and thanks for coming back to the stream. I agree with everybody knows the way I feel about Jones. To me, he's off limits. And I'd even think about with schemes, because right now, Paul, we don't need him. I know that's crazy to say, but this 5-man rotation for next year, I wouldn't trade Dominguez at this point. No way. First of all, you're going to have to tell me and tell all the Yankee fans who's who's actually coming back. Are we going to award Trent Grissom, or are we going to award Cody Bellinger, or are we trading them, or are we getting rid of them both? Are we going to give them a qualifying offer so that we can at least get a draft pick, which is not, it's still not good enough for me. I'm sorry. But the one thing that I love about going into next year, everyone, is that our pitching is just about set. I mean, unless injuries, and our bullpen. All you have to do, if you want to, is just add 1 or 2 pieces. That's all. You've got everybody in hand. And I think they'll straighten out Bird. I think they're going to straighten out Duvall, because they got fantastic arms, especially Duvall. We all know that. And Ben, all right, he had a hiccup last night, but he needs to throw his fastball more. I don't know if you guys agree with me. but that fastball's got to come. Stop with that breaking pitch stuff. I can't stand it. You're a power pitcher. Go low and inside, go up and in, but don't throw a meatball of a slider. That guy was just sitting on it, and you just that's a no. You need your power. Don't lose with a number 2 or number 3. If you're going to get beat, go with your number 1. I always said that. And that was the problem with Chapman. He never went with his number 1. He always lost mainly with pitch number 2 or 3. So you have to kind of blame the catcher a little bit. The catcher should be more forceful. No, we're going with this. And then go back and forth. But you can't lose on your second or third pitch or get beat with it. It stinks. Go with your power. So the Yankee bullpen is going to be in very good shape next year. They have to make a decision on somebody like Loizaga. Are they giving up on this talent or not?
Loizaga is an injury risk. I think he's not going to pitch again this year, and I don't think he should come next year. He's been hurt every year for the last 3 years. He's too much of an injury risk, and I would prefer his roster spot to be given to someone like ERC.
Right, and another thing, Leiter Jr. I was hearing hiccups. Oh no, he's in the bullpen. Well, guys, we got to make up our mind who we want and who we don't want. I mean, obviously, we're not the final decision, but everybody was scared to see Williams in there last night, who actually pitched pretty good after a little rocky start. And you got to make a decision on Leiter Jr. But just think of the guys that are going to be coming back next year, also, and which I think Yarborough will be back this year, and also, but Cousins will be back next year. Now, so Joan is saying re-sign Weaver and Leiter and let Leiter go. Okay, all right. So who do you replace Leiter with? Yarborough or?
I don't think Leiter is a free agent.
I don't know if he has a year left. Anybody want to check that? I think Leiter has. I think he has another year on the contract. I'm not sure. Blaze, how you doing? Good morning. Charles, good morning. Spencer Jones likely ready by then.
Yeah, well, Leiter has a year, another year of arbitration.
Okay,
so he's not going anywhere.
Right. Definitely letting Williams go.
Williams and Weaver are free agents.
So out of the two, obviously, I know what your comments are, but who would you keep? Weaver or Williams?
Weaver. I think Williams is too much of a inconsistent.
Yeah, Joan, thank you. Also, Cruz is coming back. Although, if you're watching any Scranton games, he's been getting lit up. I mean, I don't know if he's, working on a pitch or something, but he absolutely doesn't look anything like he did while he was up here. Good morning, Ken. How you doing, big guy? I hope you're ready for a big play-by-play tonight. Hey, Ken, if you haven't heard, we're going to lead into your play-by-play by doing the Mets and Nationals game here. So we think we're looking forward to doing that, leading into your play-by-play. Let's see. Let Loizaga go, Devin Williams go. Don't re-sign them at all, according to Blaze. I think we're all in agreement with that, guys.
Yeah.
What I'd like to know is, let's say we get into the playoffs, what does your roster consist of? What is your pitching staff? And let me know this would probably be the best bench the Yankees have had in the playoffs in a very long time. And I have to go all the way back to 2003 and 4 because this bench looks really solid. What do you guys?
My
What do you
starting
guys?
my starting rotation in the playoffs is going to be Fried, Heel, Schlittler, and Warren.
Yeah, as of right now,
And
I don't know if we can have.
Rodon as well. So those 5.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but your top 3. Who are your top
My
3?
top 3 is Fried, Rodon, and probably Warren at the moment. Although Schlittler could
What about
be
Heel?
Heel.
Oh, yeah, I think he's past it. I think
Heel. Look,
go ahead.
I can't do a top 3.
Well, I could. I mean, right now, if the season ended right now, I would go Rendon, Fried, Rendon, and Slidler. I would put him ahead of Warren at this point.
Ahead of Heel also.
Probably, yes. Yeah, I like his stuff. His stuff is electric. It really is electric. And listen, when you hold down a team that's been so pesky to us for many, many years, you got my vote. You got my vote. Now, and also the bullpen, obviously your closer is going to be Bednar. We know that. Now, Weaver will be your 8th inning guy. The 7th inning guy would probably have to more than likely go to Cruz if he's okay and healthy. So you go down the line with Duvall and all of them and Hill, the Yankees are set pitching wise. There's no question in my mind. They are set. Now, let me hear from you guys who your bench is. Does Ascara deserve a chance? Does
Well, you need a
Rosario,
backup catcher, so you have to have a score.
Well, you have Ben Rice and Wells. Are you
Probably
satisfied with that? Evan, what do you think?
Well, first of all, I don't know if you can trust Fried to be the number 1 guy. I mean, it could change, but as of right now, I'm not having him as my number 1 starter. No chance. I have Rodon.
Well, yeah, but it all depends on the team. If you have a left-handed laden team, then you start Rendon.
Yeah, but I can't.
Or Fried. I mean, obviously, if it's
I can't
a
trust Fried right
right-hander,
now. I'm going Rodon, Fried, and then probably Luis Heel as number 3, and then you have Schlittler, Warren, and yeah. But
no, we differ. I think Ken is just getting better and better. I really do. I think he's going to be a much better starter than Will Warren. Will was going to be your 4th starter. That's what I believe.
Okay, yeah. But as far as the bench goes, yeah, I mean, you have
Joan is saying Ascara is a waste on the playoff roster. Okay, so it's going to be Wells. I mean, I know we're ahead of ourselves, guys, because nothing's guaranteed that we're going in.
Probably,
but it looks good right now. I mean, it's got to be again a total collapse.
Well, that's a question to have for in 5 weeks.
Well, yeah. We'll get a good idea within the next 2 weeks, Jonathan. If the Yankees keep playing like this, I don't see that one of those playoff spots they're going to get. To me, I know a lot of people want first place. I don't care. I don't care. Because the way we were playing just up to 2 weeks ago, we didn't even deserve to be put in the sentence of being in the playoffs. Now I am not embarrassed to say we're going, if we go in the playoffs, we will have a representative team. But the thing that I'm impressed about is the bench. I love this bench. How can you not? How can you not? Yeah. From the garbage, and I'm sorry, I have to say it, from the garbage that they had April, May, and June, we have an all-star team on the bench. An all-star team compared to the garbage that we had. And it's about time that we take back a little bit to Brian Cashman, because he made some shrewd moves. Not only were they smart, But every move he made, aside from the bench, every move, they are coming back next year. So, and if they really want to be smart about it, you bring back Rosario. I like that guy. Jose, we already know. What a move that was. If you don't think that was a genius of a move, then you don't know baseball. And nobody's given Cashman any kudos for any of that. And it's about time that somebody stood up for Brian Cashman. Because, yes, he's done some bone plays. No question about it. But let's give the guy his due, man. Look what he did to this team. Look what he did. Solidly, nice and quiet. And then when we were on for 10 hours, he went nuts. Everybody, they got this closer. They got that closer. They got that. What the Yankees did. The Yankees changed the whole narrative of the team. And everybody, why did they get this closer? Why did they got Bednar. What do you want? And then on top of that, they got the Val. I mean, really, I agree with, let's talk about this, guys. But first comment by Edward Figueroa, and kudos to you. Aaron Boone deserves a little credit for yesterday. Can we stop bashing the guy? And let's go with the flow. I mean, it's good to bash him when we're doing bad. But can we say something nice once in a while? Give the guy a little bit of credit. Because
he did a good job.
You can't tell me that you totally believe that he's making all the decisions. If you were telling me that he's making all the decisions up until like recently, then I'd say, you know what, guys, and everybody in the chat and everybody here with me, you're right. But you can't make that. You can't say Booney this and Booney Tunes and Booney. You have a right to your opinion, and I understand that. But he's your manager. Could we back him up a little bit?
I mean, if the one problem is if the manager doesn't make all the decisions, what's really the reason to have a manager?
Yeah, to have a figure there because you have to. You have to have a figure there. There's no question about it.
Well, can't they just if they do that? Why don't they just have a blow-up doll that sits on the bench?
Well, yeah, I mean, I guess you can do that. Hey, Ali, welcome back to the stream. Thank you so much. But the topic right now, guys, that we're talking about is, can we just let off on Boone a little bit, please? Let's show the guy a little bit of respect. He is your New York Yankee manager. And if you continue to bash him, then you know what? You're not a fan of the team. I'm sorry. The same thing with rest in peace, Mr. George Steinbrenner. You keep bashing him and bashing him and bashing him, but you're getting world championships, then you don't deserve to be a fan of the team. I mean, enough already. Listen, I'm the first one to apologize. But my anger is because I know and I believe 1,000% that Boone can't manage on the team the way he wants to. I just want for even 50 games to let Boone manage and forget analytics. And I think you're going to have a different outlet because he's a very smart baseball man. He comes from a manager, a dad of a manager, his brother, his this, his that. He can't be all that bad. And when you are in a position that, my God, you know, you get to the point sometimes to say, hey, what the heck with it? Let me bring this guy in. And who gets it? He gets it. Not Cashman, not Steinbrenner, not the board. He gets it. So can we just please let's just calm down a little bit with Boone. I'm so tired of it. This is your manager. You're bashing. I mean, it's like a player that you can't stand, but he's on the team. How many of those have the Yankees had? How many people hated Alex Rodriguez? How many people hated Roger Clemens? They brought us championship. I'm not the biggest A-Rod fan, even up to today. But I had to respect the fact that he's on my team. But people today don't respect that. What do you want the Yankees to do? He's a Yankee. Guys, chime in a little bit. Tell me if a lot of that is wrong or a lot of that is right. I mean, you guys are younger. You're much younger. So you haven't fully, maybe Jonathan, you've seen a little bit more than Evan. Yes. But the bottom line is I'm right here. And I'm sick and tired of everybody putting everything on Boone.
I remember when the Yankees got the A-Rod, and I went to Tampa the year they got A-Rod, or maybe it was the next year, and I remember standing outside, where the players walk into the locker room, or walk in from outside. There's a big fence where fans can watch. A-Rod signed a base. Everybody was there asking for his autograph. He signed for one person in a wheelchair, and then he went back into the locker room, and everyone was booing him just for not standing there and giving him an autograph. I don't think that should be. I don't think fans should do that. I mean, you have to also remember these guys have a schedule. He's taking time out of the schedule to help one guy in a wheelchair. Yeah, you still, and I don't know. I don't like booing players, even if they're on my team. I was one of the people who did not boo at that time.
Yeah,
and
no.
This was before. I believe this was before the 2004 season.
I agree with Caesar, and welcome to the stream again, Caesar. Aaron Boone managed good last night. Yes, he did. And Ken brings up a point. Hey, Joe, you can't tell people how to fan. Yeah, I'm not telling them how to fan. But if you're a fan of the team and you're bashing your manager every day, that's ridiculous.
I don't think Boone deserves to be bashed as much as he has. We know some of the decisions he's making he's not 100% comfortable with, but he just has to, because otherwise he wouldn't have a job if he didn't make those decisions. I mean, we heard it from Jason Michaels last night that if he takes the pitcher out and they're not doing so badly and they only have like 86 pitches in the fifth inning, like we saw with Schlittler the other game, it's not really Boone's decision, which I agree with that. But at the end of the day, I think Boone has to decide on his own to make that call. But I think most of the criticism with Boone, it's because he's gotten multiple extensions without winning a World Series. I think that's why fans are upset
if Boone won a World Series last year, then all his decisions this year would be much more timid by the fans.
Right. But I don't agree. I don't agree with, a lot of, some of the things that, is done. But I truly don't believe that he's able to make these moves. Listen, I am not telling you who to boo and who not to boo. But if you're a fan of the team and you just keep bashing your manager, really, you gotta go a little bit, but you gotta do a little bit of that. And to Ken's comment, he's always very positive, but he bashes Austin Wells all the time. And he's our catcher, whether we like it or not. Mm-hmm. I don't know if that's going to change. I don't know what the recent stuff with Ben Rice is gonna move the needle. I really don't. But I'm just giving my thing. My thing is to just go with the flow at this point, guys. The Yankees could have been dead and buried, and you know that. Cashman helped the team. By the way, before I go on, Jonathan had to leave. Thank you, Jonathan, for coming on. We really appreciate it. And we'll see you either later on or tomorrow morning on the stream. But going back to my point, again, I'm not telling you what to do. You can do what you want, and you can say what you want. I'm just saying, you could rant and scream and all of that. This is your team. This is what's going to represent your team, hopefully in the playoffs. So you got to live with it. If you don't like it, don't root for the team. Wait until we see what happens down the line then. Okay? I mean, that's the only way. Ken says, I don't bash anyone on the team. However, a lot of content creators and bloggers subscribe. I do not bash Wells. I evaluate his performance. What's the same thing, Ken? You're evaluating his performance, and you said, and you're always, listen, you're entitled to your opinion. I'm not saying yes or no to that. That's fine. But we all know, and you said it, you don't want Wells behind the plate. I mean, let's be realistic. I mean, that's all I'm saying. It's not a bad thing, Ken. All I'm saying is let's just admit, what it's all opinions. Yes. I'm just saying we got to go with the flow. We don't have a choice. We're not managing. We don't own the team. We just observe. And that's the bottom line with this. I am the first one to admit. Did I bash them? Yes, I did. Anyway, we do have of course, Mr. Everything to the team and our media down there. He's been there for a couple of minutes. I'm sorry I didn't get to him, but I was just stating my point. And we're going to bring him up, and let's say good morning to him.
Morning, Joe. Good morning, Evan. What's up?
Hey,
What's up? Good morning, the chat. How is everyone doing today? First of all, I just want to give a big shout out to Evan, and Jason for doing the play-by-play for yesterday for the Rays and Yankees game. Great job. I couldn't really tune in because I was working the backstage of the Job on the Mound show yesterday, so I couldn't really tune in, but good job, Evan. Keep up the great work. You guys, I know you guys did double whammy yesterday with double. First was with Ken, and then now with Jason. So good job, Evan. Kudos to you.
Thank you.
Joe, my team and I just booked a guest for you for tomorrow.
Okay, and what is this? My team and I just booked MLB agent Andy Moda for tomorrow's August 22nd at 4 p.m.
He's related to Jose Mota. If anybody knows Jose Mota, he works for the Angels broadcasting team, and also his Manny Mota, if you heard of him, Dodgers guy. So they're all related. So he's coming on your show. We booked him for your show tomorrow, Joe. Andy Mota, MLB agent, and he's excited for tomorrow.
Oh, that great. Is he? Does he have like really, really big like players that he's representing?
Yep.
You talk about? Oh, okay, cool. Thank you. That's excellent. I appreciate that. So
actually, one of his clients is Aroldis Chapman.
Oh, great.
Yep.
Excellent. Thank you. We do have a lot of questions for him. So everybody, get your questions ready for a big baseball agent on how they think and how do they go to these teams. And I know one of the questions would be, do you when a player comes to you and says, hey, I want to come to the New York Yankees, do you do everything possible, or do you just go with the best contract that's out there? So
Yeah.
there's a lot of good stuff. Thank you again for Nathan for that, and I'm hoping you'll be on the bottom with that, and possibly maybe even join us
Yeah.
if you can, unless you're going into the Trenton Thunder.
I think I'll be able to join from there. And also, we haven't seen him. We haven't talked to him in a while, so I would like to catch up with him too at the end of the show. So
Thank you. Well, listen, I got to bring this question. So you've heard what we're talking about. Give us your opinion now. Do you feel that it's really time for everybody to like cool it a little bit on Aaron Boone and let the cards play out, or do you feel it's just totally justified going on? I just want your opinion.
well,
That's
first
it.
of all, we're on a 5-game winning streak. Yep. Yeah, we're playing.
Which I predicted.
Yeah, we're playing better baseball, and people are still bashing Boone. Like, give him I agree with you guys. Like, give him a break. He managed the game well yesterday. Actually, it's not his fault that Ben Hart blew the save. It happens. I mean, Ben Hart has been good lately, but it happens. You'll get that type of game sometimes. You just have to regroup. And look at Devin Williams, man. He's been striking out the side pretty much every outing. Like, he's been looking good. Devin Williams has been looking good. And the offense has been good, and I can't say enough about Giancarlo Stanton, man. Big shout out to him coming back from that injury. That's the reason why he's called the G Unit, man. He comes up clutch, and that pitch hit home. By the way, he's becoming one of the best pitch hitters in baseball, in my opinion. Because he's knowing his role now. He knows what he's expected to be, and he's doing it for the team, and he's sacrificing for the team, which is cool to see. And I'm happy that he's knowing his role, and that's what's helping him succeed in a high for this season. So this team is. I feel like there's something changing for this team, and I'm liking what I'm seeing from the new players now, especially with Jose Kyle Barrow. Big pick. Like I said, I love that pickup. Like I said, you don't need to bash Boone.
No, they're entitled to their opinion. I'm not saying no.
But in my opinion, yeah, they're entitled to opinion, obviously. But I think he'll be back next year. That's what I'm guessing. I don't know, depending on what they do.
Yeah, I think once the Yankees get scheduled for a playoff game, he's coming back next year. I guarantee that.
You see Ken's question?
Mr. Moto, how do you feel about Scott Boras? I'm not sure I'm gonna touch that question with a 10-foot pole. I don't think so.
I'm sure he's friends with him. I haven't mentioned Scott Boras or Moda because I'm sure they're friends, but it's a business, so they compete. I'm sure they compete against each other when it comes to the clients.
No, I think it's fascinating having Moda because the people.
We're good friends with him, and Moda is a great guy. You guys are going to enjoy him tomorrow. He's going to talk about obviously he's going to talk about the in depth how he does it. Like his business is really tough. Obviously, being an agent, so you can ask him questions about like how he deals with these contracts every single year, and especially free agency and trade deadline. It must be tough for him, and having big time clients is huge for him too.
Yeah, no, I think it's I think it's a great thing.
Yeah,
I think it's a great thing. Nathan, right here and now, the interview could it be my tag team partner, or how would you like the interview?
Yeah, Evan, are you available for tomorrow?
Tomorrow I can come on tomorrow.
Okay,
That's all right.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, so looking forward to that. Nathan, thanks for a great job, you and your team.
Yeah,
unbelievable. I'm really excited about that. And kudos to you for Jason Michaels, one of the best. And he was amazing. And he just wants to know when we're doing games. And if he could come on, he's going to come on.
Yeah.
He's a really good analyst. And he should be back in baseball. I'll be honest with you.
I think he could become a good coach.
Yes.
But right now, I feel like he's more invested into the kids now with his program.
Yeah.
I don't know. It has to be the right opportunity for him. I think, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, Michaels is really he's super guy, and it was great. And Nitin, I don't know if are you headed to the Trendon Thunder? I didn't hear what you said for today, but if you're not,
today,
if you want
yeah.
to be part of the broadcast, we're doing the New York Mets against the Nationals. So if you'd like to, come on in a little while and give your wisdom on the broadcast, you're more than welcome to come on.
Okay, what time?
4:10 we're going to go on. Weather permitting. If anybody can anybody get the weather in DC? At least we have an idea if it's going to if there's going to be a long rain delay, then we'll think about it, because we don't want it to go into the most important game of the day is Ken the Ugly Truth doing the Red Sox and the Yankees, of course. So let's see how the weather goes, and you get anybody have that weather forecast?
Right now, it just says 67 and cloudy. For 4 o'clock, it should be cloudy. I don't see any chance of rain, so
Good.
we should be good.
Okay, so then kudos to the weather, and kudos that we'll do the play-by-play. And Nitin, we're going to try to bring all the games that mean something to the Yankees leading up to the Yankee game, or after the Yankee game, or whatever. That's what we hear about, and we do a lot of different things. Also, Nitin, I wanted to let you know that Jason Michaels is very, very enthused and happy to come on our Heroes show in November. He is so looking forward to that. And again, I tell everybody, if you have a story or if you have a person you want to honor, you got to let us know, because we want to hear it. This is your salute. This is all of our salute to the people that put their lives on the line for us. We're not talking baseball at this second. This is so much more important. This is why you're able to enjoy baseball. You're able to enjoy bashing people and all of that. And it's because of our heroes. Never, 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 never forget that. And if you do, shame on you, because they're the ones that stand up for us all the time. And it's about time that people start showing their love and support. I know there are organizations out there that are wonderful, and they're putting, the towers, the 2 towers thing, the running.
Tunnel of Towers.
Yes.
Tunnel of Towers, yeah.
And kudos to them. But we need a little bit more than that. We need once in a while, let's take some time to reflect. Where is the time to reflect? The only thing that the TV stations do basically is 9/11, which rightfully so. But what about all the other people? The Yankees acknowledge every 7th inning. And everybody should be acknowledging it one way or the other.
Oh, by the way, you want to hear an amazing quote that Clint Hurdle posted yesterday?
Go ahead.
He said we can measure everything with radar, guns, and analytics, but none of these can measure guts and nuts.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Well put. I mean, this is why I love working with Clint Hurdle, because he's interactive on social media. He's amazing, and every morning, man, I don't know how he does it, but he just posts like amazing quotes, and then obviously his book Hurdleisms. So yeah, it's amazing.
No, we really liked. We loved his interview, and we wouldn't mind having him on again. And
we'll get him back for you guys after the season. So. Oh
yeah, that would be awesome. He's really, really smart and everything. SS, welcome back. SS says coffee, bagels, Yankees. You forgot about the donuts. Darn it. Yeah, of course. I wouldn't forget donuts. That's my favorite. To me, that's better than bagels, especially Nutella donut or pistachio donut or cream donut. Oh, I'm sorry. I did not mean. Ken says, how about Alex Cintron?
Oh, yeah. My team is still working on that. but they're in the midst of the season, man. Ken, you forgot he's a hitting coach for the Astros. They're fighting for the playoffs too. So we got to be paid. We got to be on his schedule.
Yeah, that is great. What happened in the Trenton Thunder game last night, Nathan?
We won. Trent Thunder won. It was a little rain delay, but we started around 7:12. Ended at like 10 something, but yeah, they won. We needed much needed win. They're trying to fight for their playoffs too. But it's kind of different what they do in the draft league, but they're still fighting to get the top spot. Right now the top team in the league is it's called West Virginia Black Bears. They're one of the top teams in the league. They're loaded. Some of the other teams that are fighting, like the Trent Thunder, they will face them in the championship game, West Virginia. So they're waiting to see who to face in the championship game.
Well,
But it's still the regular season, but it's getting down to the wire.
good morning, Richard. How's it going, Richard? I hope all is well with you.
Ken is saying the Astros are nosediving. Okay, well, this tanked yesterday.
Ken's mad because Valdez was on his fantasy baseball team. He did terrible yesterday.
Yeah. Well, that's
really taking a nosedive.
You got to take your lumps if you're in fantasy baseball, guys. Nobody tells you to do it, and if you do it, you got to take your lumps. Just like if you're a fan of baseball and your team doesn't do well, nobody's forcing you to do anything.
So the Astros are really struggling, huh?
Ever since they played the Yankees, they've been kind of not doing so well.
Richard, let's see. The end. Yeah, exactly. Don't break it. You're right, Richard. 100%. So, no, I appreciate it. I was going to say, everyone, remember our nice little contest that we have going for our 500 subscriber. Not 500 subscribers. As soon as we get 500 subscriptions, guys, we're going to have 3 ways to win a cash prize. Third prize is going to be $25. Second prize is going to be $50. And the first prize is going to be $100. So that's for 500 subscriptions. Please tell your friends, family, anyone that have any baseball knowledge or for our play-by-play. Please come and subscribe, like the channel. You'll get these questions, trivia questions, 1, 2, 3. You get it right after the show. You can have your money within minutes, either with Zelle or Venmo. So I would suggest, if you're not a supporter of that, please do that. So even if you want to get rid of it, but it's very safe and very good to have. So please subscribe to the channel. We're still at 40% of people that listen to the whole show and is not subscribing. Please subscribe. Again today, don't forget to come back for the 4:10 live play-by-play Mets Nationals, of which Evan is going to do the play-by-play. I will be in the background. I will be down there giving any scoreboard updates, latest news on the Yankees, their lineup, all kinds of good stuff. And then that's going to lead us into Ken the Ugly Truth, who's going to do his play-by-play, which he does very, very well on Ken the Ugly Truth's channel. So Richard has a nice compliment. Joe, Evan, I give a lot of credit to the young entrepreneur you got sitting with you, guy, who gets these great guests with a promoter. You are my friend.
Thank you, Richard.
Yep.
Yeah, Richard. We can't give enough kudos to Mr. Nitin here. He's been a big supporter of the show, and it's not only us. I mean, he does everything he can, and he is definitely moving around and moving up. He's a young man, and he's got a great future ahead of him. So we always tip our hat to Nitin.
My team sent your YouTube channel to Andy. So.
Oh, great. Okay. Yeah. Ken says I also have my open panel today at 12:30.
Yeah, let's go, Ken.
So Ken has the open panel 12:30, where he will talk a little bit, and then he will bring you up. He'll send a link, And anybody that wants to talk about the Yankees or whatever, you're more than welcome. So 12:30. So that is before. First, he's going to do that, and then 4 o'clock we come on, do the play-by-play, and then he comes on for the Yankees Red Sox in the night, and we come back with a post-game show. Obviously, our 4:10. There's no pregame because we're doing a live broadcast of the Mets and the Nationals. So that will keep, and we will give you the schedule for the rest of the week and weekend down the line. So no problem, guys. Moving forward, guys. Now we are back. We are back in New York. We're ready for the Red Sox. What kind of statement right away do you, Nitin and Evan, do the Yankees give to show the Red Sox? The Yankees are back. Nitin, I'll start with you.
We need to put them in the ground. We got to sweep the Red Sox at home. We got to find a way to sweep them, man. 4 games, big 4-game series. We got to take the sweep or 3 out of the 4. I'll take 3 out of the 4, not split. Split is not enough for me. We got to take the 3 out of the 4 or sweep. And the Red Sox are struggling too. But by the way, they're not playing good baseball. So I think we're catching them at the right time. We're home, and hopefully the fans can get behind us. And who's pitching the first game for us? Is it Will Warren?
We got Heel on the mound.
Oh, Heel. Okay, all right. So, let's start off the series strong with Hill, and let's keep this winning streak going, man. Like I said, I'll take 3 out of the 4 or sweep. So I think that's a statement right there we have to make.
Okay, Evan, how about you?
Yeah, I agree with Nathan. I think in 3 out of these 4 matchups, I think we have the pitching advantage. They only have Crochet on Saturday, which I think is their only advantage against Warren, I think. So, but yeah, we have to prove that we can beat the Red Sox. It all starts with playing good fundamental baseball, getting guys on base, moving guys over, not committing too many errors. And overall, I think we can do that now. With we have a better bench than we had when we played them the first couple of times, and I think we have a better bullpen too. So we have to play good baseball. Let's please beat these guys. We're 1-5 against them this year. I'm sick and tired of losing to the Red Sox. I know you guys are too. So let's beat these bums.
Yeah, no, totally agree. And guys, do we know what the weekend holds for Toronto? Where are they?
Toronto
at?
plays in Miami. Shane Bieber will be making his Blue Jays debut tonight or tomorrow night. Sorry,
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yep.
And what about the Guardians and the Mariners?
Let's see. The Guardians play in Texas against the Rangers, and the Mariners are home to face the Athletics. Both of those series start on Friday tomorrow.
Okay, great. So tonight it's a half a game, hopefully plus, and not a minus.
Mm-hmm.
Jones says it doesn't matter that the Red Sox are not playing well. They always are up for us. Yeah, that's true. Joseph says, and put Calabero in the lineup. I agree with that 100%. 100%. Let's see. SS, if we end up in the wild card scenario having the tiebreaker crucial of all course, nothing else matters. Okay. Totally understand that, guys. I know where you're coming from. So, but are we all ready for this big weekend series? This is gonna tell where the Yankees are. But if we split, don't get down on it. I think it's still
But
better than lose.
for me, to be honest, that's not a statement. The statement is 3 out of 4 is sweep. That's a big statement right there.
Yeah.
Ken just put this out.
Yeah.
Rosario has a .417 batting average against Giolito. So now, will that take place?
I hope so.
Or will he be still coming off the bench?
I hope he plays on Saturday. Wait, Giolito's playing pitching tomorrow, right?
Tonight.
Oh, tonight. Okay. Oh, yeah, tonight against Hill.
ASS, I'm sorry if I missed the comment that you had on that. So kudos to you too. I definitely give you some love. I'm sorry.
I think you'll see him in the lineup today, or Rosario.
Yeah, they might. They
Yeah.
might. It says here's. Let me put this up for you guys. Here's the fact: NY Yankee Mania. New York Yankees are 1-5 head-to-head with the Red Sox. We know that in 7 games remaining. To capture the tiebreaker, we need to win 6 out of the 7 minimum. Can they do that, guys? Can they win 6 out of 7?
I think they can.
They can. Will they? I don't know.
It's gonna be tough, but I think they can do it.
I mean, look, the Red Sox are not an easy an easy game by any stretch of the imagination. But listen, like I said, I don't think it's going to come down to a tiebreaker. I think it'll all set. Remember, the Yankees supposedly have an easy schedule coming up. So if they break away there, it's senseless to even worry about a tiebreaker. I don't think it's going to be a tiebreaker. In all honesty, if you put everything on the table, look at the Yankees schedule. To be honest with you, when the dust clears with all of that, in my opinion, they should be at least 4 games up on everybody else, if not more, especially the Red Sox. They should be at least 4 games up. If you really dissect the rest of the 38 games that are available, guys. So, that's my opinion. How you guys feel about that. But when the dust clears, I think the Red Sox will play okay, but I think the Yankees will play a wee bit better if the Yankees really want it. And I really think the Yankees want it now. You have a guy like Giancarlo Stanton that's not going to stand for anything but win, win, win. Remember, guys, how important it was when they got those championship rings. What did he say when he rounded up the troops? Don't think that this is the end game. We need that other ring.
Yeah.
Don't settle for less. And he meant it, and he totally meant that. Aaron Judge didn't do that, but Giancarlo Stanton stood up and he said, "This is not good enough. This was okay. This was like the antipasta of everything.
Mhm.
But now we need the main course, and that's what we're going to do. And I think the Yankees are on their way. Rather you like the manager, you don't like the manager. Maybe from the grace of God, they will tone down a little bit of analytics and let Boone manage. Who knows? Stranger things have happened. So let's see what happens. But at this point, it's just we got to go out there and like we've been saying, game by game by game. So we've been on for a little over an hour and 10 minutes, guys. We have a play-by-play coming up in a little while. And by the way, if the lineup comes out before the play-by-play, of course, it'll be on NY Yankee Mania. The only way you could possibly see that, you have to subscribe, and you got to press the like button for us to do that. So come and enjoy. Any Met fans, please let them know that we are going to be doing the game for them and for everyone. It's like a Thursday game of the week.
And also, when you send the link for tomorrow, send it to us. We'll send it to Andy. So
Yeah, I'm going to send that to you right after this stream.
Okay.
Progressive wins Duran, Anthony. Oh yeah, they're good. They are good. No
Ramon
question.
Anthony, he's going to be a star in the league, and they already signed him to an 8-year extension.
Yeah.
Isn't there one of those guys got hurt?
Huh?
Marcelo Meyer got hurt for the
Meyer,
year.
okay.
Marcelo is still injured.
Yeah,
But
no,
both of them are going to be the real deal. Both of them are great.
Oh yeah, they're going to be a pest. There's no
Especially
question
against us. You know that. Against us,
Yankee killers, Evan.
I can't stand it.
Well, by
Yeah.
the end of their careers, they're going to have big numbers against the Yankees.
Oh,
Well, we got rid of Big Poppy, and now we got this stuff going on. But hey, listen, the other teams want to be competitive and win too. You can't blame them for that. That's what they're there for. So let's see how it goes, and let's have some final thoughts here, guys. We got a long day coming, so Nitin, you go first.
Well, let's go Yankees. Let's keep it going against Boston. Hopefully we can make a statement. Like I said, 3 out of the 4 is sweep. Hopefully Louis Hill can give us the momentum and to continue this winning streak. Let's keep it going, man. It's if we're getting down to the wire, 36 games left, and Yankees. If the Yankees want to do something special, this is their time now to do it. And let's see what happens. And they gotta stay focused, locked in, keep it going. Let's go. Like I said, my team and I booked the Joe Andy Moda for tomorrow, MLB agent. So tune in. Evan will be on there too. So please tune in, and you guys are going to enjoy Andy. And then my team and I are working on more things for Joe. So stay tuned.
Thank you, Nathan. Thank you and your team. And final thoughts, Mr. Play-by-Play Man?
Yeah. First of all, yesterday's show with Jason Michaels, it was amazing to get to talk to him, and we thank Nathan for that, and his team are doing great work. Continue doing great work, Nathan, you and your team, and covering the Trenton Thunder and all these events. You're doing a great job. So keep up the good work. Join us for the play-by-play guys today of the Mets game. They'll be playing the Nationals at 4:00. So if you are a Mets fan or you know a Mets fan, we will be doing the game today. So please join us for that. Like and subscribe to the channel. And but yeah, about this series, we need to prove that we can beat the Red Sox, not only to the fans that we can beat them, but they have to prove to themselves that they can get over this little hurdle that they have whenever they face the Red Sox too. So it's really a mental game. Baseball's 95% mental, and they have to prove that they can win these games. But I think it will come down to the manager's decisions here, because it seems like every time they play, Alex Cora does have an upper hand on Aaron Boone, and we need that. We need that to change really quickly, because if we can't win games in our own division against the Red Sox, then we're not going to go anywhere in the playoffs anyway. So let's beat the Red Sox, and let's have fun doing it too. I want to see some blowouts in this series, but just wins would be fine. Just please win. 3 out of 4 would be great.
Great. Okay, now before we sign off, guys, there are 2 statements that I want to read that are excellent. SS has flirting with perfection yesterday, and then overcoming our road extra innings.
Mm-hmm.
That's making a statement for our starters. Good statement, SS. And John Ferrazzo says, bringing in Jose on the team was a genius move. He turns the other team into an error machine when he hits and runs on the base pads, a type of play this team sorely lacked. Good for you, John. Very, very strong statement. Thank you so much. And you guys are awesome. So a lot to do, and we're going to start with Ken the Ugly Truth, who's going to have a forum today in the morning hours. Well, actually, what was that? 12:30, right? I believe. So Ken is going to have an open panel, and then at 4:00 we're going to do the Nets national game right here live on NY Mania, and then you go to Ken the Ugly's Truth for the Yankee Red Sox game live on his channel, and then come back for the post game show. A lot to digest, and the only thing you guys really have to do is subscribe and like to the channels, and of course come in and have a good time and ask your questions. Tell everyone that we are going to do a lot of different games leading up to the playoffs. Then when the playoff comes, we will be there to rah-rah our team. So with that in mind, everyone, God bless you all. God bless America. Don't forget, line up anybody that you'd like to honor with us on November 11th. We will tell you the time very, very shortly. We're trying to put a who's who lineup on to honor all of our heroes of all kinds. And also, Katerina Michio brought out a very, very good point. Not only that, but kudos to the people that fought cancer and any type of disease or anything. Kudos to all of you. If you have a story that you want to tell, please, that is the day that we say we love you and we honor you. So please think about that. and we'll have more information as the days go on. So thank you. Have a great day, everyone. We will see you at 4 o'clock for the live Met game with Evan and Joe. We will see you later. God bless you all. Let's go Yankees. Let's go Nitin and his team for being number 1 on NY Yankee Mania. Go for it, baby. We love you. We love each and every one of you. Thank you.